Willowbrook was a small, happy town. Green hills were around it. A shiny river ran through it. The houses had white fences. Gardens had red roses, yellow tulips, and blue daisies. People in Willowbrook were kind. They said hello on the street. They met at the town square every summer for a big fair. At the fair, they ate apple pies, played games, and danced under colorful lights. Children laughed. Old people told stories. Everyone was happy. On Maple Street, in a small house, lived Ethan and Megan Harper. They were married for 5 years. People saw them at the fair. They held hands. They smiled. Everyone thought they were a perfect couple. But some things were not true. Ethan was a kind man. He was 32 years old. He had brown eyes and short black hair. His smile was warm, like a sunny day. Ethan was a carpenter. He worked in a small workshop. He made tables, chairs, and shelves from wood. His tables were strong. His chairs were pretty. People in Willowbrook came to his shop. They said, "Ethan's furniture is the best." Ethan worked from morning to evening. His hands were rough. His heart was soft. He loved helping people. Megan was his wife. She was 30 years old. She had long brown hair and green eyes. Her smile was bright, like a star in the sky. 2 years ago, Megan had an accident. She could not walk anymore. She used a wheelchair every day. Ethan helped her a lot. He cooked breakfast. He pushed her wheelchair to the doctor. He carried her to bed when she was tired. He read books to her at night. The people in Willowbrook said, "Ethan is a good husband. Megan is lucky." But someone in town had questions. Her name was Chloe Bennett. Chloe was new in Willowbrook. She was 28 years old. She had short blonde hair and blue eyes. She was a journalist. She worked for the Willowbrook Chronicle, the town's newspaper. Chloe was smart. She loved to find secrets. She heard about Megan's accident, but it felt strange. Megan never talked about it. Her smile was big, but her eyes were sad. Ethan looked tired. His shoulders were heavy, like he carried a big problem. Chloe thought, "Is Megan telling the truth? I need to find out." One sunny morning, Chloe sat in her office. It was small. Papers and books were on her desk. A coffee cup was next to her laptop. She opened her laptop. She typed Megan's name. She looked for hospital records. She looked for police reports. She looked for news about an accident. She found nothing. No one wrote about Megan's accident. Chloe's eyes were big. "This is not right," she thought. "Accidents have records. Where are they?" Chloe decided to talk to people in town. She went to the bakery. Mrs. Thompson, the baker, was old and kind. She made sweet bread. "Mrs. Thompson," Chloe said, "do you know about Megan's accident?" Mrs. Thompson shook her head. "No, dear," she said. "Megan never talks about it. She just smiles." Chloe went to the market. Mr. Green sold apples.
Mr. Green, Chloe asked, did you hear about Megan's accident? Mr. Green looked confused. No, he said. I only know she uses a wheelchair. Chloe felt more curious. She thought, no one knows anything. I need to see Megan.
Chloe walked to Maple Street. The sun was warm. Birds sang in the trees. The Harper house had a white fence. The garden had red roses and yellow tulips. Chloe knocked on the door. Megan opened it. She was in her wheelchair. Her hair was neat. She smiled, but her hands moved fast. She looked nervous. "Hello, Chloe," Megan said. "Why are you here?" "Hi, Megan," Chloe said. She smiled back. "I wanted to visit. Can I come in?" Megan looked at Chloe. Her eyes were careful. "Okay," she said. "Come in. Do you want tea?" Chloe walked inside. The house was clean. The floor was shiny. A wooden table was in the living room. Ethan made it. A rocking chair was near the window. Ethan made that too. Books and flowers were on a shelf. A picture of Ethan and Megan was on the wall. They were smiling. Everything looked perfect. Megan went to the kitchen. She made tea. Her hands were fast. She poured water. She put tea bags in cups. Chloe watched her. Megan moved her wheelchair easily. She did not look weak. Chloe thought, she moves like she's strong. Is she really sick? They sat in the living room. They drank tea. The tea was hot and sweet. Chloe wanted to ask about the accident. "Megan," she said, "how are you? It's hard to use a wheelchair, right?" Megan looked at her cup. Her smile was small. "Yes, it's hard," she said, "but Ethan helps me. He is so kind." "What happened in your accident?" Chloe asked. She spoke softly. She did not want to sound mean. Megan's face changed. Her eyes looked away. "It was a long time ago," she said. "I fell. It hurt my back. I don't like to talk about it. It makes me sad." Chloe nodded. She did not ask more, but she felt sure Megan was hiding something. She finished her tea. "Thank you, Megan," she said. "I have to go." She left the house. Her mind was busy. "I will find the truth," she thought. For 3 weeks, Chloe watched the Harper house. She walked by every day. She saw Ethan leave for work. He walked slowly. His face was tired. His eyes were sad. Megan stayed home. She went to the doctor sometimes. Ethan pushed her wheelchair. Chloe thought, why does Megan never go out alone? Is she afraid? One night, Chloe had a plan. She parked her car near the house. It was dark. The stars were bright. She had her camera. She waited for hours. Her hands were cold. Her eyes were heavy. She almost went home. Then the door opened. A woman came out. It was Megan, but she was not in her wheelchair. She walked to the garden. Her steps were strong. She knelt down. She touched the roses. She stood up and stretched her arms. She smiled at the moon. Chloe's heart beat fast. She took pictures. Click, click, click. "Megan can walk," she whispered. "She lied to Ethan." The next morning, Chloe went to Ethan's workshop. It was a small building. Big windows let in light. Ethan was sanding a chair. Sawdust was on the floor. "Ethan," Chloe said, "we need to talk." Ethan stopped. He looked at Chloe. His eyes were curious. "What's wrong?" he asked. "It's about Megan," Chloe said. She showed him the pictures. "Look, Megan was in the garden last night. She walked. She lied to you." Ethan's face turned white. His hands shook. He dropped the sandpaper. "No," he said. "Megan can't walk. She's been in a wheelchair for 2 years." "I saw her, Ethan," Chloe said. Her voice was soft. "She walked. She was strong. I'm sorry." Ethan's hands were fists. His face was red. "Why?" he said. His voice was loud. "Why would she lie to me?" "I don't know," Chloe said. She touched his arm. "But you need the truth." That night, Ethan went home. His heart was heavy. He felt angry. He felt sad. He walked into the living room. Megan was there. She was in her wheelchair. She read a book. Her face was calm. "Honey, I'm home," Ethan said. His voice was shaking. Megan looked up. She smiled. "Hi, Ethan," she said. "How was your day?" Ethan could not wait. He held the pictures. "What is this, Megan?" he asked. He was loud. "You can walk. You lied to me." Megan's face changed. Her eyes were big. She looked scared. "Ethan," she said, "I can explain." "Explain what?" Ethan shouted. He stepped closer. His face was red. "You lied. Chloe saw you. You walked in the garden." Megan looked down. Her hands were tight. Tears were in her eyes. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "I was scared. I thought you would leave me. I wanted you to stay." Ethan stared at her. His heart hurt. "You thought I would stay because I felt sorry for you," he said. "Megan, I tried so hard, but I don't love you anymore." Megan's tears fell. "Ethan, please," she said. Her voice was small. "No," Ethan said. His voice was cold. "I have a secret too. I love Chloe. We've been together for months. I don't need to hide now." Chloe stood at the door. She walked in. Her face was serious. "It's true, Megan," she said. "Ethan and I are together. You lied to him. You can't act sad." Megan's face was white. She opened her mouth. No words came out. She looked at Ethan. She looked at Chloe. "Are you done?" Chloe asked. Then something strange happened. The woman in the wheelchair stood up. She moved slowly. She was calm.
She smiled a little. "I'm not Megan," she said. Ethan froze. His eyes were big. "What?" he said. "Who are you?" The woman smiled more. "I'm Lily," she said. "I'm Megan's twin sister. I was fixing her wheelchair. Do you want tea?" Chloe's mouth was open. "Twin sister?" she said. "Megan has a twin sister?" "Yes," Lily said. She walked to the kitchen. Her steps were light. "Megan didn't tell anyone about me. She's upstairs. She's resting." Ethan was shocked. His heart beat fast. "Where's Megan?" he asked. His voice was loud. Lily looked at the stairs. "Megan," she called. "Come down, please." A moment later, Megan came. She was in a different wheelchair. It was old. It was not shiny. Her face was tired. Her eyes were red. "Ethan, what's happening?" she asked. Her voice was soft. Ethan looked at Megan. He looked at Chloe. "You have a twin sister?" he asked. "Why didn't you tell me?" Megan sighed. She moved her wheelchair closer. Her hands were slow. "I didn't want people to know," she said. "Lily came to help me. I felt weak. I wanted to be strong for you." Chloe's face was red. She felt bad. "I'm sorry," she said. "I saw Lily in the garden. I thought it was you. I thought you lied." Megan looked at Chloe. Her eyes were sad. "I can't walk," she said. "My accident was real. I fell on a hike. It hurt my back. And now I know Ethan loves you?" Ethan looked down. His face was red. He felt guilty. "Megan, I'm sorry," he said. "I thought you lied. I was wrong." The room was quiet. No one spoke. Lily brought tea. She put cups on the table. "Let's sit," she said. "Let's talk."
They sat together. They talked for hours. Megan told her story. 2 years ago, she hiked in the hills. She slipped on a rock. She fell. Her back broke. She could not walk anymore. She felt sad. She felt weak. She did not want Ethan to know about Lily. She thought, "He will think I need too much help." Ethan told his story. He loved Megan, but taking care of her was hard. He felt tired. He felt trapped. He met Chloe at the newspaper office. They talked. They laughed. He fell in love with her. He felt bad for lying. Chloe told her story. She wanted a big story for the newspaper. She thought Megan was lying. She wanted to be famous. She was wrong. She felt ashamed. Lily listened. She was calm. "Everyone made mistakes," she said. "Now you know the truth. What will you do?" Ethan and Megan thought about their marriage. They hurt each other. They lied. But they still cared. They decided to try again. They went to a counselor. The counselor was a kind woman. Her name was Mrs. Adams. She had a small office with soft chairs. She listened to Ethan and Megan. She asked, "How do you feel?" Ethan said, "I feel guilty. I want to fix this." Megan said, "I feel sad. I want Ethan to love me." They talked every week. They cried. They laughed. They learned to be honest. They learned to trust again. Chloe left Willowbrook. She packed her bags. She said goodbye to the newspaper. People in town talked. They said Chloe was wrong. She made a big mistake. Chloe felt sad. She moved to a new town. It was far away. She got a new job at a small newspaper. She wrote about flowers and festivals. She tried to forget her mistake. She wanted to be better. Lily stayed with Megan for 2 months. She fixed the wheelchair. It was stronger now. She cooked breakfast. She made tea. She talked to Megan. She said, "You are strong. You don't need to hide." Megan smiled. She felt better. Lily hugged her. Then Lily went home. She lived in a big city. She worked as a nurse. She called Megan every week. Willowbrook was quiet again. People went to the market. They bought apples from Mr. Green. They ate bread from Mrs. Thompson. They talked about Ethan and Megan. They said they had secrets. They made mistakes, but they are trying. Ethan and Megan went to the summer fair. They held hands. They ate apple pie. They danced under the lights. Their love was not perfect, but it was real.